I'm not just mic check 1 2 1 2. Chat, can y'all hear me? Chat. Let's go, baby. Says the loser. Says the fucking loser. You could fuck with me on your best day on Madden. Fuck with me on your best day on GTA. You can't fuck with me on your best day on goddamn COD. You can't fuck with me in nothing, really. Nothing that I play. Nah, if we playing, talking to my little cousin. Know exactly what I'm talking to. Yeah, 4 inches does too. That I don't have, but it's nice to brag. Oh my god. What's up? Yeah, yeah. Just call me daddy. Call me father. Pasha God. You talk about your hand. Y'all didn't want to ride with me. We can get low. Hop into the Chevy folk dope. What the fuck, bro? All right, I gotta get off this phone. Focus. All right, bro. Later. Whew. All right, we got that out the way. They gave me that weak ass gun, bro. Y'all didn't want to ride with me. They gave me that weak ass gun too, bro. I don't know why they gave me that weak ass shit. Come on, bro. I keep knocking down his shit. Hey, say. I gotta go. I thought that little bitch, she gotta suck it on the floor. Yeah. Come on, baby. That was a good shot. I don't know what the fuck he thought he was about to do. Yes. You know what? Go over here. Let's go, baby. There go the house right there. Ooh. And I already been in this bitch. All right, let's roll. Oh, yeah. I'm keeping that. Hell yeah, I'm keeping that. Let's go, baby. Let's just get out of here. Oh, God. Let's go. Let's roll, baby. I don't even know what I got in my hand. I don't even know what I got in my hand, baby. Got one of them. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, but oh well. Maxed out already? Yeah, damn. We already maxed out? That's crazy. Woo, that was crazy. Let's go, baby cake. Woo! Clip that, baby. Alright, can I go somewhere without getting shot? Please. shit is a cheat code, bro. Let's go, baby. Where'd that fucker go? Anybody leave me anything good out here? No? Low-key wanna grab it, but I like this too. This is low-key a cheat code. Let's go. I'm going here right quick to see if I can find something. Oh, there we go. What the hell? Oh. I don't want no parts of that, baby. It's over. Let's go, baby. Woo. Let's roll, baby. All right, let's see what a medallion is. There we go. Fuck is he at? Oh, you over here? He hiding. Where he at? Where he at? Where is his ass at? He hiding shit. Go, baby. I'm up here, shorty. He trying to find me. I seen him. We just gonna wait right here, shorty. Damn. Get him next time. Damn! He got him. uh, Dun, 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 dun. I already know what time it is. I already know what time it is, little baby. Hey. All right, let's get it in, baby. Damn. Let's slide over here, baby. Slide on that ass. Hey, we gotta clip that. That was a crazy kill. That was crazy. Let's roll, baby. Oh, fuck. Hey. Nah, I don't do that. Fake shit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's roll, baby. What's up, MJ? That's going good. MJ, I don't know if you watch regularly, but I have a new time that I will be getting on the game. My schedule has switched, so I will be getting on at 5 every day now. Just a heads up. Be letting everybody I know I normally see on here. I let everybody know we switching the time, friends.
Altitude 3.0 is on the move. But, sir, what's the mission here? Daigo gets the gold he needs, and I get the power he promised. That's all you need to know.
All right. Figure's gonna get better than this. What the fuss is about? I see it. God damn. Damn. All right. Do you stream a lot? Yes, I stream every day. Every day. Not yet. Not yet. But it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Damn, it's already 8:30. Shit. What? Get a game of Madden in. Oh, thanks, bro. Get a game of Madden in.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Did the volume just cut off or something? Let's go, baby.
Well, they don't call faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to
this is my
cheer
last
on
one.
their
Maybe tomorrow
49ers
we get on
here at
tomorrow. I got
Levi
you.
Stadium.
We're gonna end it with some Madden.
Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
My stream is frozen. Oh, man. Hope not.
Gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Ferguson there to bring it in.
There we go.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Let's go, baby.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and
Your stream
react.
is-
Read
oh,
and
okay.
react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's a give up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
That's caught for the 1st. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Working quickly here. They'll run here on
why
1st
he didn't
down.
block?
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the
I'm
ball.
finna get off.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, but starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. This time it's a passing play. Touchdown, Dallas!
Nope. I'm finna get off.
So here are the Cowboys getting set for a 2-point try. He's throwing for it! And he'll get in.
There
That
you go,
gives him
baby.
an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this?
Hello.
I love it because coaches spend time all week saying, we're going to be
Mr.
aggressive,
Cody
we're going to go
calling me
for
and
it.
shit.
But then you back it up with
Talk
a
to you
decision
about
like that. That's empowering your team in another
Okay,
team's
okay.
building.
My bad.
What a start.
Getting ready for work tomorrow.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and
I didn't
10.
go. He got me on a new schedule, so my Monday is gonna be tomorrow.
Here's the first carry for
I'm on
Christian
days, though,
McCaffrey.
so it's cool.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'm going in the morning.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not like
So before they
three,
can
4 in
set
the
up for
morning.
another play, they've
Like
hit
my-
the
like
end
how I've been
of the
when we
first
used to get-
quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
I'm back on days.
We're back, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
49ers football as we resume. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. On the ground, this is Isaac Arinda. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. He'll go right back to Garindo. And this one does not go
I
far.
don't want to work.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
I'm ready back. I'm
Hey,
ready
you
back.
don't know what the
living
punter
doing my
did to
thing
hurt people's
again.
feelings, because I think
I
the
don't know, she can
reasoning
change
was
that freedom.
pretty clear.
This
They
shit
were
is
going to
different.
go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they
know?
turn it over on their end of the field.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down
What you
coming
got
up.
going on, though? How was your day?
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all
Yeah, I'm
over
being
him
on
in
stream
coverage.
tomorrow at 5.
And that really did help force the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest
Hold on, do you gotta
4-yard
go to school
gain.
tomorrow?
Brought down by Fred Warner.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting
Does that
chance
show
on
you-
third
there's
down,
a
Kate.
lot-
Take
there's
at
a lot
least a
more
little
money,
bite
or
of
it
the
just
big
helps out
deal
periods?
between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's caught. Ferguson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Oh, so this
Come
y'all
through
last
with a nice
Saturday
gain there.
anyway.
Gain of 10, first down.
Yeah.
Simple dive up the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say,
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
5-yard line. Going to the ground again on first.
Yeah.
And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. And that play brings us to the
Okay,
2-minute
okay.
warning.
Where Noli at right now?
So from the 3, here's second and
That's
goal.
fire. Yeah, it's 18 here too. That's fire. What y'all do today?
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line.
I
And he's
don't know
in
why I
for
feel
the
like today is
touchdown.
Saturday. It's not Saturday. It's Friday.
The
My bad.
Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Brody near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Aubrey now to kick one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Hold on. Why he called 3 times? You even bringing him over there? I got you.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with
Yeah.
McCaffrey. And have him gain about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle. 49ers moving quickly,
Shit,
trying to
just
get their
chill.
offense to
And
the
that's
line.
about it. She was off of spring break, so shit, we ain't do nothing. We ain't do nothing.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Yeah, she
And
ain't
that's
do
good
shit. We just sat in
yardage
the
there
house
with a
chilling.
new set of downs to boot.
Get your ass down.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Samuel comes in motion left.
Nah, she was cool.
It's a jet sweep. And he's caught behind the
was
line
cold,
for a
shit.
loss.
She asked about y'all.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
And she got
Shotgun
glasses
snap for
down.
Purdy. Escapes the pocket.
Yeah, she
He
said,
doesn't see a window
she
he
said
likes, so he
she
just
could
got
see
rid of
up
that
close,
one.
but
It brings up 3rd
far,
down.
Everything was blurry.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that
Finally
play.
got her some
Even as the
glasses.
QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky,
She
stay
looks so
tight,
she
and
looks so
forced to
cute with
throw
her little
away.
glasses.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now a give to Garindo.
She looks so
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket
Yeah.
for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
Yeah.
it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's it.
He fires one deep down, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick. So that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
I reset my weekend. So I'm going to start getting back off on the weekends again. So
first down, here's Dak. He's going to push one deep down the left.
That'll be cool.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I didn't want to do it because I wanted my fucking
same time there.
I wanted my shit.
That brings up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again is Dak. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on him.
Prescott now on third down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. And that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And they bring down to put a stop to that return.
They sound like they love you.
New series coming up following the punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out.
Check the chat, bro.
And he reaches the 39 before going out.
I ain't doing it.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay, just let me know. Well, yeah, y'all gonna see me tomorrow for sure.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Do you play PS5? PS5. Who you talking to? Oh, it's a friend of mine.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Bro, check the chat.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They stick with McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. McCaffrey on third down. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Garindo will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
They'll try it on the ground.
Really
And he
tried to
made
run
the
the
line of
ball.
scrimmage, but not the goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Oh shit, okay.
Down the sideline to the 45.
Oh yeah.
Along
Let's
the
go.
sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way
Crazy.
home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that
Right.
can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big-time effort.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun is Purdy. Fits it through the middle.
What?
50. 10. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. Brian Ford on the ground. And he's almost there. They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dak now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He puts some power on it deep on left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not the kick to bring out of the end zone, Brock. He is stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle.
Nah, keep running
And he's
the
brought
ball,
down
bro.
after a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
gain and a first down.
Keep running that ball, bro. That's gonna get you the win. Ah, shit, it's second quarter. Shit over. This shit is done, baby.
He'll try the right side with Garindo.
Yeah, that run
And
shit.
this one's brought
Fourth
to a
quarter.
halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's
Give
the
him around
shit.
6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 36. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football inside
Now,
the
this is how
enemy
you whoop
40.
some ass before you go to sleep.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense
'Cause
in
it
a
be
tough
like
spot.
that.
That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He's got it near the 10. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time. You get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy.
Hey.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
Yes. No, I have 3 other viewers too. You just can't see him.
Now here's Prescott. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
kickoff for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
The Cowboys have in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush
I don't get
for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Dak throwing again. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
The Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a give to Garindo, running left. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Here's Garindo again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. One final shot here. He has the first to the middle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
He scored 48-18.
The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winning.